So realistically, there are just so many vehicles in War Tycoon that you guys could actually use to enjoy yourself and to actually go ahead and main. And in today's video, guys, I'll be talking about a few vehicles which in my personal opinion are probably the most overrated vehicles in this game. I'll be doing basically like a top 5 list of the most overrated vehicles. So anyway, let's just go and get right into it. But I think that most people are actually going to be going with my opinion. So the first vehicle which I actually do have myself is we are going to actually start with a helicopter. So not a big surprise, pretty much any helicopter in this game is somewhat viable. Now, you guys probably thought I was going to be talking about the Mi-24 Hind, but I'm actually going to be talking about the Little Bird. Honestly, guys, this is a starter helicopter, and I understand why the starter players would use it, but I still don't understand one thing, is why the players who are already like very experienced and play this game for such a long time still use this helicopter when there's pretty much like so many better options. Like, the problem I see with the Little Bird after it's received a nerf is that its main gun is pretty much just useless in every single way, shape or form. For example, if you guys are fighting a plane, no problem, you guys will be easily tickled by this Little Bird for like 10 minutes straight until it's finally going to be able to take you down. It barely does any damage, and if you guys are fighting a tank with the Little Bird, then just good luck, guys. You're already going to be in 2025 by the time that the tank actually gets destroyed by the Little Bird. Like, the main cannon is so bad, the only thing standing for it is that you guys can be an annoying pest that's just going to be following your enemy everywhere, and it's not really actually going to be doing that much damage. That's my personal opinion on the Little Bird. I don't understand why more people actually use this thing. It's already been nerfed, and really, it's just not that good anymore. Alrighty, so the next vehicle which we do have on ourselves on this list is actually going to be the LOSAT. And you guys might be a little bit surprised why I'm saying that the LOSAT is actually super overrated. Let me go through how many issues this vehicle truly has after its release. It used to be much faster. It used to go 50 miles per hour on the release, which was actually kind of reasonable in terms of making it pretty good against planes and pretty good against moving vehicles. But at this point, its main gun barely does any damage at all. It's just pretty much there to tickle the enemy for absolutely no reason. And the wire-guided missiles can just be so easily countered by tanks or any other vehicles while just literally using the environment. Like, this thing's wire-guided missiles are actually so easy to also lose track of while you guys are actually going around an environment. If you're going to be also standing still, well then good luck, planes are just going to be shooting you from the sky and you have absolutely no smoke to counter it. So realistically, this is kind of a vehicle that you guys will want to spawn in for a second and then it's already going to be destroyed. It's pretty much just a one-time use vehicle, and if you guys are maining this, then it's really not a good thing to main. It has so many ways in which it can get countered, and really it's just not that good anymore. Alrighty, so the next vehicle on this list which we have ourselves could actually also be placed on the most annoying vehicles list which I've done recently, but I'm going to be talking about the B-29 bomber. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, but in my opinion this is probably the most unskilled and the most annoying vehicle in the game, one of at least, and it pretty much has almost nothing going for it realistically. It's so easy to get countered, its bombs take like 10 years to actually all fully drop, and it just has such a big delay between dropping all the bombs. Just imagine you guys want to take down the tank which is like standing still for a moment. You guys will not be able to really do that much damage to it because each individual bomb doesn't do this much damage. Along with this, it just takes so long for the bombs to actually drop that it will already take 10 years and the tank will be already moved, or if you guys want to give it some kind of sneak attack. Not to add, its AI turrets have very bad range, and you guys could easily just get out of the range of the B-29 bomber. This thing doesn't even go fast, and pretty much if it does get sneak attacked by any plane, it can also get shot by tanks. Like, I don't understand why people actually use the B-29. You could use so much more better skilled options which could actually allow you to do much better, but at the end of the day you could also feel way better about yourself while you're actually using this. Speaking of, I almost just crashed with this plane. But yeah, I'm not really that much of a fan of the B-29 bomber whenever it was first released. It was a cool concept and I actually liked the idea of it, but as it got nerfed so many times, it just lost its hype and it's not really that much powerful anymore. I don't understand why people use this, except for the fact they want to be annoying. There's just so many better options. Alrighty, now moving into one of the last vehicles on this list, I'm actually going to be picking the MiG-29 Fulcrum. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, this probably has to be the most overrated planes out of any plane in the game. Whenever I actually go into wars and start fighting people, I see almost every single person using the MiG-29. This thing is not even good for the fact its turning speed is actually kind of meh, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's just so many planes that have better turning speed than this thing. Not to add, its main cannon doesn't even have much explosive damage, and not to add, it's not really good against killing tanks. It's just okay for air-to-air, and its missiles pretty much just tickle you. It doesn't do that much damage either. Like, I don't see anything special going for this vehicle, why new players would actually want to get it. It's just so much better to actually get vehicles for an easier operation. Not to add, they would be way better than the MiG-29. I don't actually understand why people use this, but it is what it is. And now finally moving into the #1 spot on this list, I'm personally going to be picking the mouse. But everybody is going to be so mad at me. They're going to say, oh, the mouse can counter the Abrams X because it does so much damage. Well, too bad. You're just going to get outturned. Your cannon pretty much moves slower than a freaking turtle. Not to add, the travel speed of this thing is also so annoying. Like, you could pretty much just get circled by this so easily, and you won't even be able to hit your enemy once. And even while using the best strategy in the game for actually making the cannon turn faster, you still won't be able to turn as fast enough if somebody is actually circling you or using their environment to their advantage. Like this vehicle is just literally a tank. No other response to it. It's just there to tank as much damage as I can and get some lucky shots on its enemies. Like, I see a lot of people just trying to get the mouse, but realistically it's so much better to get something with more versatility, like the M3 Bradley, like the T90, like maybe stuff like the KF51. Like, there's just so many better tanks out there, and realistically, okay, what just happened here? Anyway, the mouse just wanted to tell me that he's not a good tank. That's it. Anyway, guys, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below which, in your opinion, are the most overrated vehicles in this game. I think I gave a pretty decent list, and really, these vehicles are cool, but they're just, I don't know why people use them this much. They're not even this good. Anyway, I'll see you guys next video. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much to my channel members.